Water, the precious gift of nature, is very essential for life. Without water, we cannot imagine about life on Earth. Water is required for basic human needs such as drinking, cooling and bathing, for irrigation to grow crops, for hydropower to produce energy, for industry and our healthy environment. Water is also an inherent component of the ecological chain on which all life and life-supporting systems depend. Nepal is a landlocked country, characterized by diverse topography, geology and climate, as well as land use patterns. Water is regarded as the principal natural resource supporting the economy of Nepal in many ways. But only about 66% of the population has access to safe drinking water, while a mere 41% of the cultivable land receive year-round irrigation. In fact, the perennial nature of Nepali rivers and the steep gradient of the country's topography favor the development of hydroelectric projects. The latest data available shows that Nepal has a huge potential for hydroelectricity, of which 40,000 megawatt is economically feasible. Despite this huge potential, Nepal produces just about 600 megawatt of hydropower, and a mere 40% of the total population is benefited with it. And even this chunk of population has to face power cuts almost half a day. Nepal experiences annual precipitation in an average of 1500 mm. Nepal is also rich in extensive groundwater resources. Groundwater is found in most of the Tarai and some mid-hill valleys. Nepal has more than 6,000 rivers, which provide a dense network of rivers with steep topographic conditions. All these river systems drain from north to south and finally merge into the Ganges river system in India. The rivers flowing from Nepal comprise of about 40% of the mean annual flow and 70% of the dry season flow of the Ganges. There are three major types of rivers in Nepal, classified based on the nature of their source and discharge. The first of the category is perennial rivers that originate from the Himalayas and snow-fed with significant discharge even in the dry season. This includes the Koshi, Gandaki, Karnali and Mahakali river systems. This is Koshi River. Koshi River Basin covers a total catchment area of about 60,000 square kilometers, out of which about 46% lies in Nepal and the remaining in Tibet of China. The average runoff at the Chatara of Sunsari district is about 1,409 cusack, equivalent to around 44 billion cubic meters per annum. The Koshi river system consists of Tamor, Arun, Dudhkoshi, Likhu, Tamakoshi, Sunkoshi and Indravati rivers. The Koshi river system is divided into three major tributaries: Sunkoshi in the western part, Arun in the central part, and Tamur in the eastern part of Nepal. Sunkoshi is called Bhote Koshi in the head region and comes from Tibet, the autonomous region of China. It enters into Nepal at Kodari of Sindhupanchok district, and from there it flows to the southwest and meets Sunkoshi River at the Sunkoshi Bazaar. Similarly, the Indravati merges with the Sunkoshi at Dolal Ghat in Kabri Palanchok. The Dudh Kosi, which drains out of the Everest region, flows due southwest. It makes a right angle bend at Kampu Ghat of Udaipur district, and it flows towards east to meet the Arun and Tamor rivers at the Tribeni Ghat of Sunsari district. Arun starts in Tibet of China, flowing parallel to the Himalayas for 185 kilometers north of the Everest. And there it makes a right angle southwardly turn, flows 90 kilometers south and enters into Nepal. It flows nearly 150 kilometers before entering into Tribeni Ghat. Tamor starts from Kanchenjunga Glacier and flows due southwest. It meets Kabeli Khola at Taplejung district, which comes from the east. Tamor is joined by other rivers at Tribeni. This is called Gandaki River and is located at the central part of Nepal. It has a total catchment area of about 35,000 square kilometers, and nearly 90% of the catchment lies in Nepalese territory. The average runoff at the Narayangarh of Chitwan district is about 1,600 cusack, equivalent to around 50 billion cubic meters per annum. The Gandaki river system consists of Kali Gandaki, Buri Gandaki, Marsyangdi, Trishuli, Seti, Madi and Daraundi rivers. The Kali Gandaki is the longest river and the Trishuli is the main tributary of this system. The Kali Gandaki river converges with the Trishuli river at Devghat in Chitwan, which is regarded as the holy place. The river is then called the Narayani River in plains. This river enters into India through Tribeni Ghat of Nawalparasi district. The upper reaches the Kali Gandaki and is called Muktinath Khola. It flows due southwest. The total length of this river in the Nepalese territory is about 300 kilometers. Among other tributaries of Kali Gandaki, the most beneficial is Aandhi Khola. Trishuli, meaning a trident, is originated from Gosaikunda region and flows due south and meets Tari Khola at Batar Bazar of Nuwako district. It flows towards west near Batar Bazar and receives Buri Gandaki at Benighat of Dhading district. It makes a bend pointing north at Kuringhat and joins Marsyangdi at Muglingtar of Chitwan district. From there, it meanders and meets Seti and Kali Gandaki at Devghat. Seti river starts its journey from Machaputre and passes through the Pokhara valley. It has Madi river as its tributary and meets near Damauli Bazar of Tanohu district. This is Karnali River, located at the western region of Nepal. The Karnali starts from Rakas Lakes located at south of Mansarovar Lake. The Karnali River has a total catchment area of about 44 square kilometer and 94% of the catchment area lies in Nepal. The average runoff of Karnali River at Chisapani of Bardia district is about 1,397 cusack, equivalent to around 44 billion cubic meter per annum. The main tributaries of Karnali are West Seti, Bheri, Humla Karnali, Mugu Karnali, Sinjatila, Lohare and Thuligad. The Mahakali River is a border river in most of its reaches, and forms western border between Nepal and India. This river originates from Api Himal. The total catchment of the Mahakali River basin is about 15,000 square kilometers, and 34% of the catchment area lies in Nepal. These are the medium rivers in the second category. There are 5 medium river basins named Kankai, Kamala, Bagmati, West Rapti and Babai. All of these medium rivers are primary and rain-fed and originate from the Mahabharat range. These rivers are also perennial, with groundwater and springs sustaining the river flow during the dry period. The total catchment area of these rivers inside Nepalese territory is computed at around 17,000 square kilometers, while the average combined runoff at various gauging stations is estimated at about 461 cubic, equivalent to 14.5 billion cubic meters or BCM per second. The southern rivers, sometimes called Siwalik rivers or Churia rivers, originate mostly from the Churia hills. These rivers are shallow and mostly dry during the dry season. These rivers lie between the basins covered by large and medium rivers. The total catchment area of these rivers is estimated at around 23,150 square kilometers. The average combined runoff is estimated at 1,682 cubic, equivalent to 53 BCM per annum. These rivers are used by small-scale farmer-managed irrigation scheme for seasonal supplementary irrigations. This river is an example of Churia River. Mechi River forms the eastern border between India and Nepal. Nepal is endowed with abundant water resources. Rivers in Nepal are not only regarded as the ever-flowing and inspiring source of beauty, abundance and infinite adventure, but also are key strategic natural resource having the potential to be the catalyst for all-round development and economic growth of the country. Unfortunately, very few river systems have been significantly utilized for commercial benefits. In this regard, Government of Nepal Water and Energy Commission Secretariat requests all for the coordinated and concerted effort to explore and utilize the potential of the rivers of Nepal.